Your defensive line got better through the draft this offseason. You drafted Aiden Hutchinson, #2 overall. He's a young player. You've probably had time to work with him. What's been your impression of him so far?
Just how he's taking it as being a rookie, coming in, being a first rounder. He's very professional about how he comes in the building. It's all about football. He definitely hangs around the guys in the locker room, but when it comes to football, man, he's trying to soak up as much knowledge as possible.
Well, I want to switch gears here a little bit. You're a pro, but your alma mater, LSU, they hired a new head coach this offseason in Brian Kelly. So what do you make of his time down there in Baton Rouge so far?
It's definitely been interesting to start. When he first came on, he had a little accent, but for the most part, we've been getting a lot of good recruits and stuff. So I know a lot of the LSU fans appreciate that.
What do you make of his accent, real quick? I'm curious because we've gotten mixed reviews here.
Right. I don't know. I didn't know much of him before. I knew he was a head coach, but I didn't really peep his accent or anything, but, it was really strong in that LSU rally at the basketball stadium.
Trying to win over the people down there
exactly.
in Baton Rouge. Now, speaking of coaching, you do a little coaching yourself of the Woodland Panda soccer team. How would you describe your experiences in coaching so far?
It was really interesting, really interesting. I was coaching my son's team. It was like 5 and 6 year olds or 4 to 5 year olds. And as a coach, coaching kids that small, you have to be really patient. You have to be, take your time with them. So it was really fun just getting to know the guys, getting to know the parents, and just, going out there to have fun.
Did you run any gassers with them out there? I know conditioning is a big part of the soccer game. You do it yourself for football. You getting any of the drills?
I hosted practices on Wednesday. So, I was just out there, running around with the guys, trying to make sure, we got enough running in and conditioning, because that was, the biggest thing for the parents is make sure they get tired at the end. So,
real quick, can you see any coaching in your future once you're done playing in the NFL?
Maybe a little bit. I just got to I'm going to take my time with it, though.
All right. Yeah. Well, you were talking about how talented your kids are. You're coaching them, but there's also a lot of young talent, a little older than your kids, but young talent on this Lions team. You have Penei Sewell, DeAndre Swift. You also have Jameson Williams. I mean, you see these guys every day. What do you feel like is the ceiling of this unit?
It's just growing. It's growing. We went through a lot of, struggles last year, but I just think those were just growing pains. We had a lot of young guys put in situations that they weren't used to. So going into this year, we're definitely, honed in on making sure we're situationally sound. So the ceiling is it's really high for this unit, for this group, and I'm excited.